Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for joining me one more time for another installment of Hoggie's Quick Beer Reviews. Now, the last review I did was the Red Stripe Light, and that turned out to be crappy. No way around it. That beer was a total disappointment, and I mean 3.6 ABV. There was no sense in drinking it. I knocked down like 4 of those before I knew I had even knocked down 4 of those. So I figured today I'm going to get something that I really want to drink, something that I know is going to be good, something that's going to make my taste buds happy, and I bring you this. Another beer from the Terrapin Brewing Company. This one is the Terrapin Rye Pale Ale. Now, the reason I bought this is the same reason that I'm using my Titanic glass today from the Titanic Brewing Company down in Miami, because Titanic brews a rye ale. And when I started going to Titanic, I didn't really think much of the beer. It didn't really, it didn't really seem that interesting to me. But I don't know, one day I just kind of had it on a lark, and the rye gives it this nice little taste. It went down smooth. It's great to wash down a sandwich with. I mean, I enjoy drinking it. And of course, theirs is also a hoppy American style pale. So, I grew to like the rye beer. And Terrapin, fortunately, makes a couple of rye beers. They have the Rye Pale, which is a regular APA, American Pale Ale, with rye. And then I believe they have one called Rye Squared, if I'm not mistaken, which is like an Imperial IPA, Rye PA, something like that. They don't have that one at my local, my new favorite local beer place. So I got this. I think this will do just fine. Now, of course, like always, let me promote here. Of course, like always, we look it up on Beer Advocate just to give you a base idea here. And I punched this up today, and I just look at the specs. I look at the rating, the ABV, and that's it. Until after I drink the beer, I don't read any reviews on Beer Advocate, or anywhere for that matter, because I like to have a fresh, objective point of view when I try a new beer. So I'll tell you what I know. Terrapin Rye Pale Ale. It gets a B+ out of 469 reviews. The bros who tried it, they give it a B-. And this is categorized as an American Pale Ale at 5.3 ABV from Terrapin Beer Company in Georgia. So that's that. And down here, I guess this is from Terrapin. It says brewed with 10% rye, but an APA at heart. Okay? That might be repeated on the bottle or the packaging. They do have a born on date. This is month 5, week 4. I'm hoping that's 2010. It doesn't give a year, but I'm going to assume here. Anyway, on the side it says, one of the more unique beers coming out of the South, the Terrapin Rye Pale Ale offers a new twist on a classic style. By using an exact amount of rye, this beer offers a complex flavor and an aroma that is in tune with your taste. Okay, cool. Plain cap, nothing special. So let's get the show on the road and see what the Rye Pale from Terrapin is all about. Now it's pouring a nice dark color for a pale. Dark golden color. I don't know if you guys can make that out there. Yeah, that is a nice golden color. Like a light amber. You know what? I just call that gold. Yeah, that's golden. I like that. And it's very clear. I'm seeing right through this guy. But I can also smell it from here. Hint of hops. Hint of rye. A little bit of butter in there, like a buttery smell, typical of pale ales, and of course a little bit of malt. I smell a little caramel under everything. Nice off-white beige colored head. Not too many big bubbles. Nice and frothy, not bad. Receding a bit quickly. And there are a lot of, I wouldn't say a lot, but there is visible carbonation streams rising up. Yeah, up here this light. Ooh, that made it look darker. Now, I got track lighting up here now, so. Anyways. But it smells good. It smells good, so I'm digging it. The rye isn't very pronounced. There's a breadiness to it. Geez, Terrapin, I'm sorry to tell you, I like Titanic's rye better. Of course, that's fresh and on tap, so it's a bit of an unfair comparison. But I mean, this is a good beer. This is refreshing. This is a good pale ale. It's not overly hoppy, and comparing it to Dale's or Sierra, it's not as hoppy, but close. It's not tame, it's not under hopped. It's well hopped. And you get a little bit of hop bite up front. Piney. Piney with a hint of grapefruit. But again, it's not super hoppy. It's mild. Caramel comes in. This will probably taste a lot maltier once it warms up, if you let it. A beer like this I wouldn't let warm up too much. But I mean, it's not bad. It's tasty. But there's not enough rye in there. And it's on the heavier side of light, of thin. So, I mean, I like it. It's a good pale ale. But if you're seeking out a rye beer in particular, this may not be for you because it is kind of light on the rye. There's a breadiness to it, and yes, there is a bit of rye in there. You can taste it, but maybe because it's only 10%, I can't tell you. But all in all, this is tasty. This is refreshing. I'm going to enjoy drinking these after that Red Stripe. Oof. So I give this a glass half full. This is a good beer. If you like American Pales, check this out. You'll probably like it. It's not overly hopped, and it sure isn't under hopped, so it's just about right. It's well balanced. It's a nice color, and it's not too heavy, so that's good. But if you're searching for a rye beer, it may not be rye-y enough for you. Yeah. So I'll leave it at that, guys. Terrapin, a brewery in Georgia that makes some pretty good beers. If you want, go back through my old uploads. I reviewed their India Pale Ale a while back as well. I like that. Although, well, see for yourself. Look up the video. In the meantime, guys, I'll leave you with that. Check that out, and thanks for checking this out. Take care, and cheers.